Hey guys, how you doing? Right here again. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, it's Nitro Kyosho. In one of my past videos that I put out here, we talked about the changing over to the DFC head. Now the reason I did it, guys, was like I said, for the elimination of parts. On the old head, which I have sitting here in a cup, I'm going to take the camera and I'm going to show you the differences. I was sitting here, guys, one day and I counted about, I would say, 65 parts, okay, including screws, washers, and bearings that were eliminated by having the DFC head. I got to about 65, I think, on the count, and lost count. Okay? And that's what really did it for me. I mean, as far as the parts that you have to not replace. I mean, anybody who's had a hard crash with the helicopter knows when a flybar on a bigger machine, when it bends, what a nightmare it is to get out of the seesaw, whether you bend it back into shape, and I've had to cut them off on occasion, and then you've got to try to pull it through. It can really be time consuming. And just, you know, with the $6 for the fly bars and then $15 for the paddles right there, you know, is a savings. Not even to mention the other stuff. And the other thing is just basically general maintenance. Putting this head together took minutes compared to putting that head together, which took hours. It didn't take hours as fact of piecing everything together because it comes basically almost pre-assembled, but just backing everything out and re-loctiting everything one by one and making sure you've got everything loctited properly, because if you don't, you guys know these things like to vibrate loose and come apart in the air. But anyways, I don't want to get too far off the beaten path here, guys. The main reason for this video is to show you the differences in the head. So first I'm going to take this head and bring it up to the camera, and I'm going to show you all the differences here. And then I'm going to bring the camera off of the pod there, and I'm going to show you what's on this head. And for any of you guys that haven't switched over or are not aware of these type of heads in the flybarless, you're probably going to be shaking your head saying, wow, all the differences. So let me grab this head here out of this cup. Now, mind you, when you do upgrade, guys, to this, you have to use your blade grips. So the main blade grips are not on this head. The feathering shaft is the same. Also, with the DFC head, you have the option to reuse your head button. There is a hole on the DFC head, or you don't have to. That's really up to you. So let's pull this off. Okay, and let's get in here and let you see the difference. Okay, now on the new head, let me hold it up here so you can see this. Push this up so we can get this pretty good. Alright, you don't have these arms here. You don't have these arms here. You don't have the fly bar. You don't have the paddles. You don't have the fly bar, which basically this whole unit is called the fly bar cage. So you're eliminating all these links. You're eliminating inside here this guy here, which is the fly bar, the seesaw. You don't have a washout base, alright, anymore here, so you don't have to worry about these pins snapping off anymore. There's no washout base because all of this is eliminated. These pitch rods here are going to be on your, obviously on the new one, but the old EFL heads had these type of pitch, the rods, these thin ones here, guys, and those were blowing off during flights from what I heard. That's why they upgraded to the DFC head, which is stronger. It has solid links. I mean, if you look at this head, it's really, this was the new tunable head, which you could tune using these. Gave you different options of the screw holes. Also down here gave you different options, which did make a difference. They also gave you options up here too. This is the arm that connects to the blade grip. They gave you 3 different options there. Screw holders 1, 2, 3. So really, I mean, when you look at this, guys, it's really a mess compared to the new head, how clean the new head is. You don't have this other pitch rod here. And basically, I mean, I gotta probably try to sell this head now. This head is brand new. I mean, it hardly has been used. There's no damage on it. When I do sell it, I got to keep in mind to tell people if they want to replace the head button, and basically the only other thing you have to replace is get yourself 2 main blade grips, and then you would have to get, obviously, the blade grips come with the bearings in them, but you'd have to get your, it has brand new dampeners in there. You'd have to get the thrust bearing kit, which is like $5, and the blade grips and a feathering shaft. Other than that, I mean, this head is probably worth well over $100 just with the parts that are on it. But anyways, that's the old head, the mess of what it looks like. And let's get this camera off the pod, guys, and we'll show you what the new head looks like. Alright, this is the new head here, guys. You still have your 3 connectors for your ailerons and your elevator, just like the old one. Now these are what I was talking about, guys. The old EFL head, flybarless head, the thin ones like this rod here, those were blowing off during the flight. Now here you have your, starting at the top, you have your head button, which is optional. Okay, they give you your new set of these here that connect onto the blade grip. You're using your old blade grips, and you just have a new head block housing here, and then you have just these 2, period. That's it, guys. Look at how clean that is. Alright, look at that. And look at this mess. You know, so there you go. That for my viewer and subscribers that asked to see the difference and how clean it looks and how quick it is to put together, and the maintenance, how much it just improves everything. That's all you have. Literally seconds to work on, guys, and put together, and that's about it. So I thank you very much for watching this video, guys, and that's basically all I have to tell you, really. And I hope that you got some insight, and that you see the differences between the 2 heads, and the cleanliness of them, and the improved maintenance. Thanks for watching.